So when you were talking about this butterfly strategy before, you said you had kind of a rule in place that for so much premium, you would move so many dollars of strikes if given the opportunity. You just put the order in.
$1.35.
Can you?
No, that's on a collar.
Can you
It's
tell me
$1.30.
what that stepping ratio and stuff was again?
No, well, what you're talking about is a collar.
No. When you were going to roll your inside wings, you said that if the market went so far and you could roll that wing, you would move it so many dollars for so much premium.
No.
No?
No, it was more on a collar.
It was more on a collar.
I thought that was on the
It was.
Rob, I've run the strategy a couple of times. I keep getting caught losing money between my two little hills.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess I don't know how I
The
should
adjustment,
adjust it.
that's what we're asking.
All right, well, see, if you look at the middle line, do you have a pointer? Is this a pointer?
Yeah.
What button do I push?
Nothing.
You already got it, it's working.
There it is.
Oh, okay. If you look at this middle line right here, this is the line you really have to pay attention to. All right? And the most important figure on this line is right there, the theta, because that's what you're getting paid on a daily basis to hold this position. No, I'm going to say that again. That's what you're getting paid on a daily basis. If that's a negative number,
You're in trouble.
you're paying someone else to hold that position. And I would thank you for that, because somebody is paying me to hold this.
Okay.
Right? Somebody that's not watching this. So always, this is the biggest position right here. Now, if this gets down to 10, I'm thinking about increasing my theta or exiting the trade. And right now, I've got a nice profit in this thing. I'm getting ready to go. And I was going to exit on Friday. I thought, the greet in me said I can hold till Monday. 2 more days of theta. So I'll probably be exiting June on Monday. And if you guys want, we can look at July. So I start looking at July on Friday.
Okay. So you made an adjustment,
Yes,
okay, on the put side or on short side, right?
put side. Because, and see, you have to realize this. A put broken wing butterfly creates positive delta. And a lot of people have a hard time with that. But do you understand why?
Please explain. My understanding here is totally different.
The credit side of your butterfly is much larger than your income side. So that creates, so you need the market to go up for that to collapse.
Okay.
So that's why it creates positive delta. And a call broken wing butterfly creates negative delta. Same reason. Make sense? So if you have a 20-point wide debit side and a 30-point wide credit side, you got 10 points of almost like an iron condor. You know what I mean? And that's why it creates a negative delta. And I always like these to have a little bit of negative delta. And the reason being, if the market goes up, the VIX goes down, and it almost stays the same. I really get a little uncomfortable if I have positive delta in these.
So then most of the adjustments that you do, like what you did here, was you move that inside leg closer to
That's
the
right. That's
Now,
right. Because
when do you determine to do
What
that?
is it?
What's the
Yeah, it's the
criteria for
adjustment.
determining to make that adjustment?
well, I'm looking at my Greeks, and if my theta really falls off, or my delta's not working, then I need to, and we're way to the right side of this, right?
Yes.
So we're way to the right side of it. Boom. Now, okay, we're a little bit better, and I'm thinking about rolling it again or exiting.
So you can be rolling it. Can you explain that?
I'm thinking about rolling the put that I own closer to the money.
So do you leave what you sold
But
on
it
the
is-
put side, you leave that as it is? So I've got something similar going
Yes.
on right now. I don't know how to adjust it.
You don't do a vertical. You just
I did another butterfly on top of it.
another butterfly.
Yes,
just
you
didn't
can
do
see
a
it.
vertical.
No, you can see I did another butterfly on top of it.
Oh.
If you just do a vertical, it's too expensive. I paid 40 cents to roll 30 points closer.
And then also when you do that,
Yeah,
if
it's
you
probably
just roll as a vertical, that tends to kill the theta.
It'll kill a theta, right,
We put
So
on the
you
butterfly,
open-
basically.
on top of it.
You open another overlaying put vertical.
Well, typically the sold strike on my new butterfly, the middle strike will be the one that I owned before. So then I'm only short one there. So then I have that's why it creates this mountain right here. That's what creates this mountain up here instead of just having the peak.
So you're buying another vertical, you're not selling.
No,
Or buying another butterfly,
Right.
not selling another butterfly.
But I'm bringing this a lot closer, and it jacks up my theta, right?
Buying a butterfly.
Yes. I got my negative delta, which is what I like.
And you did that because of
My theta was dying.
Because your theta
My
was
theta
dying
was
and your
dying.
Greeks were getting
It
out
was
of
below
line.
10.
Explain again why you like the negative delta again.
Because typically when the market rises, the VIX dies and it collapses the outside premium, and it's almost a zero. It's a neutralizer.
And you made that adjustment when, Rob?
About a week and a half ago.
So is there a point at which you get too close to expiration and you say, I'm not going to adjust in this
Well,
month?
Monday's 2 weeks, right? We got 2 weeks to go. We're close here. And it's as simple as this. I mean, I got a nice look. You see the profit in there? I got a nice profit in this thing right now.
Yep.
It's over almost 3.5% for the month. Anybody here turn down 3.5% a month? Anybody? Bueller? No. So it's do I want to dump more money into this, or do I want to exit? Because realistically, for me to hit a home run, I got to land
You got to either really
here
sell off
or
you
here.
gotta go
Right.
up.
Right. So I'm going to have to dump some money into it, or I'll take my money and run. So the way that I look at this trade, and it's funny, when I tell this to people, I'm an insurance salesman. I sold somebody this policy for the month. Now I'm going to exit, and I'm going to go look at July, because July has much. Let's just change this to July. See our theta, our delta. We could probably shut this one off. See, so this isn't the greatest. I probably wouldn't take this trade right now because it's not in the center. So we need to bring these shorts a little closer.
Or move the calls up.
No, the calls are close enough for my taste.
So when you set up the trade between the two bottoms of the peaks, how big a spread is that? How many points are you looking at?
As many as the market will allow me. So you got to look at the premium in the chain, and the VIX. The VIX decides that. But this was a nice wide one to start, and it really, other than Friday, was never threatened the whole time. The last I entered this in the beginning 4 weeks ago.
What happens when it hits the shorts? Now you rate
It doesn't ever
It's never
hit your shorts. No, you move.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that's the thing.
It doesn't hit your shorts.
It's approaching your shorts. Now
You
what do you
move
do?
them. You roll them. You roll them or you exit.
When you say roll, are you rolling it as a butterfly? Are you rolling as a vertical? Or
Yes to all the above.
Depends on what's the best move.
Depends on what's the best move.
When you initially set it up, you set it up for debit or a credit overall?
This was a debit, $1.70.
I'm in the same position right now. It's on one side. Do I just leave it as it is, or do I?
Yeah, and see.
It's too late now.
Well, no. It's not bad. No, we can throw it in here in a minute. But here's the difference between me and you. I have to do almost 5,000 of these. So I don't want to be as close to the money as you were to get a credit. I know I'm going to hold this, and and for me to move that mountain around, it takes a little more time in the pit. Oh, we need 5. Oh, then we need 10 in the middle, and then so it's 20,000 contracts total, right?
So that's why you're doing a debit versus a credit.
Yeah, I'm a little wider.
So
wider.
you can be wider with the debit versus
Yes.
tighter with the credit.
Yes.